News with no bias. News with no exception. Delivering nothing but the truth.
This is Bsed News Action.
Broadcasting live from Northwestern AGUSAN College's News Center.
Good afternoon, Philippines!
Good afternoon, Caraga. This is Rolly Supas.
And this is Ruffa Galea,
serving you the hottest and the most leading news of the hour. For the local news, Loreto SK's advocate anti-terrorism activities in Agusan del Sur.
For the national news, universities, college or procurement of COVID vaccine for students, faculty, 𝗚𝗘𝗪𝗦.
For the international news, Miss Universe 2020 is Elliane Mae of Mexico.
Loreto SK's advocate anti-terrorism activities in Agusan del Sur. Here's Sabrina Morales for the details.
During the network briefing news aired on Friday, the Sangguniang Kabataan in the municipality of Loreto, Agusan del Sur expressed their support for the government's effort in ending local communist armed conflict in the province.
Frontliner or the young leaders in this municipality, may mga hakbang kami upang matulungan yung mga kabataan dito sa aming munisipyo. Unang-una na dito ay ang bigyan sila ng sapat na kaalaman sa sex education.
Tama.
Meanwhile, on the increasing number of teenage pregnancies, she emphasized the need to gear up information drive efforts on sex education among youth and other activities that will enhance their interest and become more productive academically and in other curricular activities. For fairness and impartiality, this is Sabrina Morales, Bsed News Action.
University College procurement of COVID vaccines for students, faculty, 𝗚𝗘𝗪𝗏. Chembin Batayola has to report.
The Commission on Higher Education denied Monday that allowing universities and colleges to procure COVID-19 vaccine for students and faculty is a form of discrimination.
And students are not in the list until A4 and even B1. That means the risk factor for them and the necessity to prioritize them is not as high as those in the A1 to A4 or B1. So if more vaccines come in and our vaccination rate increases, then the IATF will look into this matter and decide on it as soon as it is possible.
𝗑𝗪𝗏 said many faculty members of universities were vaccinated as majority belong to the A1 health workers to A3 personnel with comorbidity categories. The 𝗚𝗃 was also successful in lobbying for the inclusion or skeletal workforce in the higher education institution in the essential workers A4 category.
The purchases of these big companies. And so we leave it to their negotiations with the government and their procurement so that they can work together with government. So we're not involved in the procurement itself because there is a system of procurement that has already been established by government.
For fairness and impartiality, this is Chembin Batayola, Bsed News Action.
We all have a role to play to prevent the spread of coronavirus in our community. It is important for us Filipinos to understand what is happening and how to protect ourselves. To prevent the spread of coronavirus, it is important to follow the following. Keep 1.5 meters distance from each other. Do not shake hands or hug. Cover your mouth when coughing with your elbow or tissue. Always wash your hands with soap. Practice proper hygiene. Clean things that are handled frequently. Remember, the steps are to protect our community. Have a positive outlook in life, and if we are all united, we will overcome this pandemic. Stay informed on events, find out news on radio, television, and online. For more information, please visit this website. Clock strikes at 35 minutes after the hour of 11. Miss Universe 2020 is Andrea Meza of Mexico. Here's Elliane Mae Abarrientos for the update.
Mexico's Andrea Meza has been crowned as Miss Universe 2020, besting 73 other contestants of the pageant today, May 17. She was crowned by Miss Universe 2019, 𝗔𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗍 of South Africa, who had the longest reign due to the COVID-19 pandemic. 𝗫𝗼𝗄𝗪 of Brazil won as first runner-up, and 𝗫𝗼𝗄𝗪𝗏 del Castillo of Peru was named second runner-up. Meza's crowning moment is shown in the official Miss Universe Twitter page, where it can be seen that the last two candidates had to stand a few feet apart, symbolic of the social distancing observed amid COVID-19 pandemic. The Philippines candidate Rabea Mateo made it the pageant's top 21 but failed to enter top 10. Mateo, who is from Balasan, Iloilo, is one of the 74 candidates who entered the Miss Universe pageant this year. Held at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. For fairness and impartiality, this is Elliane Mae Abarrientos, Bsed News Action.
This has been Rolly Supas.
And this is Ruffa Galea.
See you again next time for another 5 minutes of news with no bias.
News with no exceptions.
For fairness and impartiality, this is Bsed News Action.